I'm sick of the lies. The lies. The lies the mainstream media tells to you Braun fanboys, and you just believe it. You believe it. We talked about Bill Russell, dog. Bill Russell got 11. He won 25 playoff series to get 11 rings. 25 total playoff series to get 11 rings. Michael Jordan won 24 playoff series to get 6 rings. Is that fair? Does that even make sense? Bill Russell had to win less to win more. Do you see what's happening here? He had to win less to win more. We already dispelled this myth about Bill Russell. Not saying he's not great. Not saying he didn't deserve those championships. He is an all-time great. We give him respect. He's respected league-wide. They retired his number league-wide. He's more of a winner than LeBron will ever be. He has more of a GOAT case than LeBron will ever have. He just played in a different time with different rules, a different playoff format with less teams. What he did does not represent the players of today's NBA. All right? What he achieved does not represent what happened what happens in today's NBA. All right? That's the only thing. That's the only, I wouldn't even say blemish. That's the only thing that kind of stands out about those 11 rings. All right? He didn't have to go through the same gauntlet that these other guys went through. All right? That's the only thing. Since the modern era, 1976 NBA-ABA merger, Michael is the only one who has 6 championships. Since they changed the NBA playoff format in 1984 to be 4 rounds of playoffs to get a championship, Michael is the only one who has 6. He is the most winningest of them all when it comes to the way it's been set up with the playoff format. All right? And when it comes to that modern era, he is the most winningest of them all. All right? We can't discredit what Bill Russell did. We don't tear down all-time greats like you Braun fanboys do. We're not tearing down Bill Russell. We appreciate what Bill Russell did. And don't you understand? He was a pioneer. All right? Many players had to learn from what Bill Russell did. They all respect him. He's respected. You know? But you Braun fanboys, you don't bring up Bill Russell's name out of respect. You don't do that. You bring it up as a way to tear down Michael Jordan, only for the purpose of bringing LeBron up above Michael Jordan. No respect, no knowledge of the history of the game, no respect for the history of the game. All right? And that's why you'll never understand why LeBron couldn't possibly be the GOAT. He's not even close to being the GOAT. He can't be the GOAT. He doesn't even have the criteria to be the GOAT. As far as I'm concerned, it's a 5-ring minimum to be in the discussion. 5-ring minimum. It's 5 rings to get into the door. 5 rings to get into the door. And you can't even sit at the table yet, but you can get into the door. It's the GOAT Club. It's the GOAT Club. You got to pay your cover charge at the door. It's 5-ring minimum to get up in here. The bouncer ain't letting LeBron in. LeBron come up to the door. Hey, I'm LeBron. I crown myself. I'm LeBron. I'm the king. I'm an all-time leading scorer. Yeah, yeah. I'm an all-time leading scorer. I'm a 4-time MVP. I'm a 4-time Finals MVP. Y'all about to let me up in here? I'm the GOAT. You're like, all right. How many rings you got? I got 4. Nah, bro. Turn around. You can't come up in here. What do you mean I can't come up in here? I'm the king. I'm the king. What do you mean I can't come up in here? Nah, dog. You only have 4 rings. You're 1 ring short of the 5-ring minimum to get up in here. What do you mean 1 ring for? I got 4 rings. I'm a 4-time champion. You need 5. You need 5 to get in here. 5. Because that's the standard. That's the standard that's been set. We're not lowering the bar so you can get up in here. 5. 5. If you want to go into the GOAT club, I need to see 5 rings. Minimum. Because that's the standard. LeBron, turn around. You can't get up in here. You haven't done enough. Nobody cares about your total accumulation of stats. You played 21 years and you got this many numbers. All that shows is that you played 21 years and got this many numbers. That's it. Doesn't show anything about any kind of GOAT status because we play to win up in here. That's what the NBA is. We play in to win. We ain't playing to collect stats. It's not a competition between individual players to see who can collect the most stats in 21 seasons. That's not the competition. The competition is playing for championships. It's for gold. It's for glory. It ain't about statistical achievements. All right? And we know why you achieved them. We know why. We know how. You can't fool us. You haven't done enough. Only got 4 rings, dog. 4. That's weak. It's a 5-ring minimum to get up in here. Magic, 5 rings, you win. Kobe, 5 rings, you win. Kareem, 6 rings, you win. Bill Russell, 11 rings, you win. Michael Jordan, 6 rings, you win. Come on in. All right? You win the GOAT club. Tim Duncan, 5 rings, come on in, dog. You on the list. Your name's on the list. Karl Malone, Nah, dog. Nah. You ain't getting up in here. But look, dog. Look at my all-time scoring. Look at my points, dog. I'm like, what? Number 3 on the all-time scorers list? Come on, dog. That's enough. Nah. You ain't even got no rings. It's a 5-ring minimum to get up in here. 5-ring minimum. Carl, goodbye. Get over there next to LeBron. Who are you? Oh, this is Big Diesel Shaq. Yeah. Shaq, back of the line, dog. You can't get up in here. Hey, what do you mean? Nah. You got 4 rings. It's a 5-ring minimum to get up in here, dog. 5-ring minimum. You got to pay the cover charge to get up in the GOAT club. You only got 4. Get back to the back of the line. But I'm the most dominant. I'm the most dominant big. Nah. You can give yourself a title all you want. That's a conversation you created because you can't get up in this GOAT club. So you had to say, I'm the most dominant big man. Yeah, whatever. Okay, most dominant. Goodbye. How can you be most dominant? You only got 4 rings. Only got 1 MVP. And yet you're the most dominant. Yeah, whatever. Get to the back. You got 5 rings minimum to get up in here, dog. Larry Bird, I'm sorry. You're a legend. You're Larry Legend, dog. But you ain't in the GOAT club. Greatest of all time? It's a 5-ring minimum. 5-ring minimum, dog. We respect you. We salute you. You know? but you ain't in the GOAT club. All right? And it's not your fault. It's kind of your fault. Tearing up your back, you know, wanted to shovel your mom's driveway.
Yo, chill, bro. Chill,
Like,
bro.
come on,
Chill,
dog.
chill.
No need to do all that. Should have been thinking about your career. You know? Hey, you're a GOAT son. You're a GOAT son. But you ain't no GOAT basketball player. You ruined that. All right? Hey, we got to be real here. It's the harsh reality. You don't just get to walk up in here.
Hey, that's facts.
You know? We don't let you in based off of potential. You don't get in here based off of what you probably could have done had you not got hurt. Derrick Rose, sorry. I love Derrick Rose. Sorry. Goodbye. You ain't got no rings. You can't get up in here. I'm the youngest MVP. You can't get up in here. You're not a GOAT. It's a 5-ring minimum to get up in here. That's just to get into the door. All right? But that velvet rope over there, that VIP section, dog, you got to have multiple MVPs. Multiple MVPs to get behind that velvet rope, sit at that table, and we can have a discussion. All right? Robert Horry, you ain't got no multiple MVPs. You can get in the club. You can dance, you know, but you ain't getting over there in that velvet rope. That's the VIP section, dog. You don't belong there. You can't get up in there. You ain't got no MVPs. Get out of here. Kobe? Yo, salute. How many MVPs you got? Just one? Sorry. You can't get up in there. Tim Duncan, how many MVPs? One? Sorry.
But wait, hold on. Tim Duncan has 2 MVPs, so he can actually get in.
Tim, you ain't sitting up in there in that VIP section.
No, actually he is. He's sitting in the VIP section.
You can't get up in there.
Actually he can.
You don't have the clearance.
He does have the clearance.
That's the facts. I'm not even trying to be a dick about it. I'm just telling you. That's what it is. We have to be real. We're talking about the greatest of all time. Not the greatest of your era. We're talking all time, dog. You gotta have multiple MVPs to be considered the greatest of all time. 5-ring minimum, multiple MVPs. Magic, come on in the VIP section. Michael, come in the VIP section. Kareem, come in the VIP section. Bill Russell, come in the VIP section.
And Tim Duncan too, the big fundamental. He can come in the VIP section as well.
You see what I'm saying? There's only a few who could be even considered the GOAT. Ain't got nothing to do with no career stats. Ain't got nothing to do with your teammates. Because how come Kareem and Magic are both eligible? They played together. Magic ain't got no rings without Kareem. None. Even though Kareem got injured in that final game for his first championship, still needed Kareem. He was a rookie that year. Kareem won without Magic. Didn't win without Oscar. But so what? Oscar ain't got 5 rings. He ain't got the minimum. He can't get up in there. He ain't even in the club. It doesn't matter who you played with. You know, we can talk about that. We can start talking about that when we're talking about who the GOAT is, you know? But as far as being eligible for discussion, if you want to get into that VIP section, I need to see 5 ring minimum to get in the club, and then I need multiple MVPs to get into the VIP section. That's what it's about. It's about winning. But we got to show your team accomplishments as well as your individual accomplishments. All right? Now, LeBron, he has a lot of individual accomplishments, right? But we know why. We know why he has individual accomplishments. All right? You don't understand how teams work. LeBron has played in his own system, the LeBron system, the me system. All right? Me, me, me. He's the primary ball handler. He's the primary scorer. You know what I'm saying? This dude is the primary facilitator and playmaker. He's in a system where his team and his coach, they allow him to be all of it. Why? Is he the best ball handler? Does he have ball handling skills? He got mad handles? No. Why is he the primary ball handler? That partly explains why he has the most turnovers all time. All time, most turnovers. Mainstream media, they ain't speaking about that. They ain't talking about the facts. They don't want to tell you the whole truth. They only want to tell you about the points. Oh, 40,000. Nobody want to talk about over 5,000 turnovers. How come they don't want to bring that up? Don't you see? There's a motive here. There's a bias here. They need you to believe that he's the best player you're seeing so you can keep watching the NBA. But a lot of you Bron fanboys, you're only watching the NBA to keep giving LeBron credit and tear down everybody else. That's why you're there. To keep saying we're witnessing greatness. We're witnessing greatness. We're witnessing greatness. We're appreciating greatness. This dude ain't that great. There's a reason for it. Playing in his own system where he gets to be the primary dude. All right? You don't understand. These stats are a result of what his team allows him to do. But does it lead to wins? No. 4-6. 4-6. That's his record in the finals when we're playing the LeBron way. When we play his way, we lose more than we win. That's how it goes. That's the facts. We lose more than we win when we play LeBron's way. And the only way we could possibly win playing LeBron's way, we need some superstar teammates. We need them. We need them. All right? We need a Dwayne Wade. We need a Chris Bosh. You know, people try to talk down on these people. They got to tear them down. You Bron fanboys got to act like Dwayne Wade wasn't the Dwayne Wade was the dude. He won a championship before LeBron. They're all like, oh, LeBron, he carried a team to the finals in his 4th season. So did Dwayne Wade, except it was in his 3rd season. You know they were drafted the same year, right? They were both drafted in 2003. Dwayne Wade got to the finals before LeBron. Not only did he get there, he won. And he got finals MVP. But no, act like that didn't happen. Act like that didn't happen. We don't want to talk about that. It's LeBron. LeBron carried a team to the finals in 2007. That's what happened. Dwayne Wade, he had Shaq. What was Shaq doing? What did Shaq do? I watched that series. I watched Dwayne Wade literally carry everybody. He was scoring all kinds of points. This dude sacrificed his body. This dude was playing. He was balling out. He was hitting all kinds of shots. This dude literally carried his team. He was the team. Shaq didn't do too much. He was not much of a factor. All right? It was Dwayne Wade putting everybody on his back. It was the biggest carry, one of the biggest carry jobs in NBA history. And when I say carry, let's talk about carrying. If the main scorer is averaging at least 10 points more than the secondary scorer per game, to me, that's carrying. That's carrying. If the primary scorer is averaging at least 10 extra points ahead of the secondary scorer, he carrying. He carrying. And that's exactly what Dwayne Wade did. He literally carried. He was averaging, 28 something a game? And Shaq was averaging like 18? Shaq got carried, dog. He got carried. Nobody want to talk about that, though. They don't want to talk about Dwayne Wade being drafted the same time as LeBron, going to the finals before LeBron, and then on top of that, winning and getting finals MVP. Nobody want to talk about that. They only want to talk about LeBron. And then when LeBron teamed up with Dwayne Wade, oh, Dwayne Wade, he was trash. Oh, Dwayne Wade, he was injured. Dwayne Wade, he was a shell of himself. Really? Nah, dog. Nah. You can't keep lying. You gotta lie to make your case. You gotta try to downplay everybody else. Do you not understand how much you have to try to downplay everybody else just to make LeBron look good? Every time, all I hear is, LeBron did this. LeBron carried them. LeBron did it. LeBron won this. LeBron. Never talk about his teammates. Never. Never talk about the help he had. Never. It's always LeBron, LeBron, LeBron. We know how LeBron got to the finals. With the LeBron system playing his way, the only possible way he could get to the finals playing like that and actually win, he needed a team. He needed superstars. Chris Bosh, that dude was the man in Toronto. He was the franchise's all-time leading scorer. Not Vince Carter. Nah, Chris Bosh. He was the franchise's all-time leading scorer. He was the man over there. Averaging a double-double. 21 and 10. This dude, he was the dude. He was the franchise player. They were building around him. He goes to Miami. Dwayne Wade, he's the franchise player in Miami. They're building around him. LeBron James, he's the franchise player in Cleveland. They're building around him. So you're putting three top guys who were having teams built around them individually, all on the same team. That's a super team. Everybody knew they were going straight to the finals, and that's exactly what they did. LeBron stacked the deck. You see what I'm saying? He had to get a franchise top-level talent when he went to Cleveland. Who was the man in Minnesota? Kevin Love. They were building around him. He was the franchise player. He was the top guy. He was the best player on the Minnesota Timberwolves. He goes to Cleveland to team up with LeBron. Kyrie, he was the best player in Cleveland. You know, they were building around him. LeBron goes there. He was the best player in Miami, quote unquote. Three top franchise players, once again, on the same team. Super team. Super team. We're talking about top guys who were having franchises built around them for winning purposes, all leaving or all joining together to be on the same team. Again. This is the second time that happened. And all in the Eastern Conference, so he could dominate the Eastern Conference. That's why he went to 8 consecutive finals. Ain't got nothing to do with LeBron so great. It's got to do with LeBron stacking the deck. All right? The only possible way you could win with the LeBron system, you need some top talent. All right? Now, go to the Lakers. The one and only bubble championship that LeBron could secure in the Western Conference. You know, we knew when he got to the Western Conference, it wasn't going to be the same ball game. And it hasn't been. He's been losing. He's been missing playoffs. He's been getting eliminated in the first round. But guess what? Oh, man, we got Anthony Davis. The franchise guy? You mean the main guy for the New Orleans Pelicans? They were building around him? We're talking about him, right? Yeah. We're talking about that franchise player, Anthony Davis, the top guy. Nah, he's leaving. And he's going to join up with LeBron on the same team. Once again, stacking the deck. Let's get Rajon Rondo. All right? This is already a champion. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him in there. Let's get Dwight Howard. He was a franchise player who had a team built around him when he was in Orlando. Yeah, he's on the back end of his career. Let's get him over here. We got to get top guys over here. We need top talent. All right? Not only top talent, we need some high quality role players as well. And when we get all that, and then we never have to worry about no fans or no home court advantage, and we can have a shortened season, then we can win in the West. Do you not realize how much had to happen for LeBron to win in the West? You know how much the world had to change? There had to be a global pandemic just for LeBron to get his 4th ring. He wasn't even supposed to get 4. He was never going to get 4 had that situation not happened. We all wrote him off after 3. Everybody was like, he ain't getting no more. He's done. And he was supposed to be done. But then some crazy circumstance, crazy series of events, the world had to change drastically. You know how many people had to die in a global pandemic just for LeBron to get his 4th ring?
God dang, man.
Think about that. The world had to change drastically. There had to be a worldwide virus just for LeBron to get his 4th ring. Otherwise, he would have never gotten his 4th ring. We all know that. In the Western Conference, it's a different ball game. You can't just do what you think you're doing. Everybody's getting stacked up. And everybody's playing together and winning and trying to build the best team. You can't just come in out of nowhere and go straight to the finals anymore. It's not how it works. Unless you got some sort of global pandemic, and you got a shortened season. You know what I'm saying? And you got some teams who don't even want to participate in the playoffs. Everything shifts drastically. That's the only way he was able to get his 4th ring. But we knew that ring was fake. because he would have never won under the normal circumstances. And anytime it's been normal circumstances, he hasn't even been close to a final, hasn't sniffed one. Best he got was Western Conference Finals, got swept by the Denver Nuggets. He ain't winning. He ain't no winner like that, dog. We already seen it. Why is he still playing? It's a question. Because he trying to get that fifth. Because even he knows it's a 5-ring minimum to get up in here. It's a 5-ring minimum, not a 4. 5. Even LeBron knows it. But you LeBron fanboys, you dummies, don't even know. This dude, even he knows it's a 5-ring minimum to get up in here. He can't even get in the club. But he knows if he gets 5 rings, he's in the club. And he has multiple MVPs, so he can get in that VIP section. You see what I'm saying? And he can sit at that table and they can have a discussion about who the GOAT is. He'll be eligible to be mentioned. But he ain't done it. He ain't got 5. That's why he's still here at 39 years old. Still talking about, I'm going to win a championship. He tried to make the in-season tournament qualify as his 5th ring. He said, nah, dog, that ain't going to work, dog. In-season tournament ain't going to work. It's a 5-ring minimum. Ring. Not cup. Ring. Minimum to get up in here, dog. Even LeBron knows that. He ain't the GOAT, dog. He ain't the GOAT.